Hey everybody, my name is Lane Loftus and I'm a senior gold ambassador with Plexus, and I, as most of us, got into it just for the health benefits, just to improve my health. I was in a desperate place in my life and quickly realized that these products were the real deal, and I'm still really just doing what I did the very first time I posted. I'm just being real and true to myself and sharing my heart. And that has just been very successful for me. And what I've done is just added a little bit of technique to the heart part of it. So I'm going to share with you guys a few things that I've done that I think has helped me to be successful in reaching out to the loved ones that I have gotten personally. So the first thing that I would recommend everybody do right off the bat is add to your friends list. I don't really even remember how many friends I started out with, but I think I've probably doubled that in the last 10 months. And I really encourage you guys to do the same thing. Every single night, because all of us scroll Facebook at night or in the morning, whatever, whenever your time is that you're on Facebook, I encourage you to spend 5 to 10 minutes just adding people to your friends list. And here is how I do that. I'm a tender-hearted girl, so if I just added one at a time and then somebody didn't accept my friend request, I would just be so sad. So don't do that. I encourage you to add 10 to 20 every single time. Just add a bunch and at one time, and then you're not going to know who accepted you and who didn't. You're not going to be worried about it, and it'll all work out how it's supposed to as far as who accepts that friend request. And be strategic about it. Find friends that you have in other areas, maybe not in the exact same town as you. Find friends in other states and other countries, and look at their friends list, and then add 2 or 3 from their friends list. And then go to somebody else and add 2 or 3 from somebody else's friends list. You want to at least have a few mutual friends so that it's not completely awkward. I have gotten messages that say, "Do I know you?" And you just handle it with love and happiness and honesty. The adding to your friends list every single day is so crucial. And in the beginning, you're not going to reap a whole lot. But as the months pass and as they follow you and get to know you and are interested in you and see that you're real, then that will pay off. I can't tell you how many people are on my team that I didn't know until I added them on my friends list on Facebook. So I just encourage you to go ahead and do that now. Plant those seeds now, and you will reap the benefits of that later, and so will they in their health. So add to your friends list. Okay, I've got a really professional notes here that I'm working from. And the next on my notes that I wrote is to be Plexus. So this just isn't in your Facebook post, but this is just in life. Plexus has improved our health, and so we need to be who we say we are. If we're writing these wonderful posts about what all Plexus has done for us, and then we go into Walmart or go wherever and aren't smiling and happy and friendly, then people are going to wonder if it's the real deal. And if one Facebook post is happy and positive and about Plexus and how it's helped you so much, and the next post is negative or reflects anger or bitterness or something like that, it really clashes. So I encourage us to all keep our Facebook positive. And I'm not saying to be fake, but it's not really a trash can. Facebook isn't a trash can. It's not where we dump out our trash, our emotions at the end of the day. We have people for that. Try to keep it off Facebook because it's very contradicting and people won't take you serious. So I'm not saying to be fake, be real, but stay positive in your posting and in real life. Because we have a lot to be thankful for, and we're talking about the changes it's made for us, so we got to be the change, So stay positive and stay happy. We all have bad days, and that's okay. We just don't need to throw it on Facebook. And then another thing that I've done that I know has been successful is just posting daily on Facebook. I've missed days here and there, but I try to post daily, and that doesn't mean that I'm selling it every single day in my post. I might just make a post that I have my Plexus hat on, or a post about my kids that might just have a Plexus hashtag. It doesn't have to be bold and really wordy every single day. Those posts are only whenever it's like on your heart and you've got to get it out right then because the Lord just smacked it on you. But other than that, just normal life posts about what you care about and what's a big part of your life, and include Plexus in it at least every single day. I like to try to post, twice a day if I can about Plexus, because it's your business. It's Facebook has become your office, and you want to let them know you're open for business, as Krista says. Let them know you're open for business. If you're not posting about it, they either think you've quit or that you don't sell it or they've forgotten about it. So don't let them forget that you are here and you are open for business and it is working and you haven't quit. Another thing I wrote is, if you don't ask, you'll never know. So how to grow your level ones? Ask. Ask people if you can help them. And you can go about it in so many different ways depending on the person. But pay attention to people's posts. If they're talking about a headache, if they're talking about how stressful they are, send them a message and talk to them about it. Be like, hey girl, I notice you're dealing with headaches. I hate that for you. I used to too. And we've got this product called BioCleanse, and I take 2 BioCleanse instead of Tylenol every day. And it wipes out, not every day, but just tell your story. When I personally, Lane, when I get a headache, I take 2 BioCleanse instead of 2 Tylenol, and it takes my headaches away. So I'll tell people that whenever I see that they're struggling with having headaches. And then that gets you talking about the product, and then who knows where it will go from there. But if all they need is a little help with their headaches, then offer them what you have, what you've been given in your hands, to offer them what you know that works. Don't be afraid of that. The worst they can do is say no. And that's another thing I want to talk about, is following up. So many people on my team were people that said no in the beginning. And they come around when they realized I was real and that the products worked. So don't take offense when people say no. If you're not getting no's, then you're not even working. Like, you need to step it up. If you want level ones and you are not being told no all the time, then you're really not working hard enough. That sounds kind of mean, doesn't it? But it's true. It's just true. If you're not reaching out, then you're not going to grow. And when you reach out, you will hear the word no way more than you'll hear the word yes. But every single no is one step closer to a yes, and every single no means not right now, or I'm uncomfortable with this talk, so I'm just going to say no. But they will come around, most of them. Some of them never will. But I encourage following up every single month. Not every week. If they say no, give them another month or 2, and then just pop in there. I've got one girl that still says no every single month for 10 months. But she says it with niceness in her heart, and she still likes my Facebook post, so I know she's not mad at me. But like the last one is just, hey girl, I'm not giving up on you. I know that this can be life-changing, something like that. Just like a note of encouragement, but also letting her know you haven't given up on her or him. This is a girl that I do know this would change her life if she would give it 100%. So I'm not going to give up on her. So don't give up on them. Continue to reach out every single month, or more often or less often, whatever's on your heart. And that leads me to something else that's not in my notes. But stay true to who you are. I'm not Krista Deary or Bridget Ryan or Deborah Hoppy. I'm just Lane. And God made me perfect for me. And there's people out there that only me and my personality can connect with. And then there's people out there that I annoy the heck out of with my personality. There's people out there that I'm way too overwhelming for. And those people need you. So be true to who you are. Make sure your posts are you. Don't try to be somebody else, but take other people's techniques and make them yours. Does that make sense? Do training, listen to advice, take it in and use it, but make it personal, make it you. Because people aren't following you because they want to know how Krista or Lane or Deborah would handle things or would speak, or they don't care about anything but you in your life. They're following you. They're friends with you on Facebook, and they know you. So if they see your personality change along with this business, they're not going to bite. They are not going to think it's real. But if you stay true to who you are and they know your heart, then at some point they're going to want to try this when they realize you're in it for good and you're not going to quit. So consistency is key as well. If you're really looking to boost your business, though, like you're thinking, this is my month, this is my time, I'm going all in, then it's daily, guys. It's every single day. Every single day, you know, I don't know if I should say this because it's not really that professional, but I'm terrible when it comes to goals. Everybody, all the training that I watch is all about goals, and I wish that I was better, but I'm just not. With long-term goals. So I have a daily goal, and you know, Michael knows, my husband knows, this is just how I'm built, and I can just do one day at a time. So my daily goal when I wake up is to give that day my all, and that's giving God first of me, that's giving my family second, and that's giving Plexus third, and I give it my all. And usually there's 1 to 2 days out of a month that I go to bed disappointed that I didn't give it my all. And I will voice that to my husband. Man, today, this is the day. This is my day of the month that I just didn't go all out. So if you want to go all out, if you want to grow your business, then you wake up, and between the time that your eyeballs open and they go to sleep, you make sure you give it your all. Make sure you are reaching out. You have grown your friends list. You have done all those things that I spoke of. It doesn't take that much time. You know, it really doesn't take that much time. It's being strategic about it, and it's planning that into your life. If the only time, I tell this to my team, we all have at least, at the minimum, 5 minutes that we spend in the bathroom if we're on Plexus products because they work. And so there's 5 minutes right there. You can grow your friends list. You can request 10 friends, and you can make a post in 5 minutes. It takes 5 minutes to do those two things. So the excuse of not having time, throw it out the door. There's no excuses. If you want to go all out, do these things, and your business will grow. It'll grow. Sometimes, you know, it doesn't grow as fast as we want, and other times we're shocked by how it's growing. But the thing that is for sure and for certain is that if you never stop, it will grow. If you don't quit, you'll go to the top. I believe that with my whole entire heart, and I share that because it's true, and we've all seen it. If you've not watched a diamond documentary, then I encourage you to watch one. They come out every Thursday, and that will motivate you and jack you up, and you will dream big and you will work harder because you want to make those dreams come true. And I believe every single person can that doesn't quit. Let me look and make sure I went over everything. Okay, one other thing that I still struggle with myself, but I overcome some of my obstacles last week. We all have friends or family that for some reason we are intimidated by, and we do not want to ask them. We do not want to talk about Plexus to them because we think that we know what they think about it, and they're intimidating to us. Well, I encourage you guys, I did it last week and it was hard, but I encourage you to reach out to those people. Just get it off your chest. Reach out to them. Let them know, hey, I've been on these products for however long of a time you've been on the products, and they're working, and I know you would love them. You should give it a shot. Just get it out there. The worst they can do is say no, but you know what? They might be wondering why you haven't reached out to them, why you haven't talked about it yet. So go ahead and tackle the hard ones right off the bat and get it over with. And then I know we all have a list of 100, and if we don't, actually I think it's 200 this month, a list of 200 names to reach out to, 200 potentials. If you don't have that list, definitely make your list and start marking off those names as fast as you can. Don't set a goal of 10 names a day. Set a goal of as many names as I can get today with a minimum of 10, you know? So just make your goals, as your daily goals as as big as you want to grow, as fast as you want to grow, if that makes sense. So if you're ready to grow fast and get after it, set yourself some high standards and go for it and get it one day at a time. And if you have that day that you didn't give it your all, go to bed and then get over it and move on. There's always a tomorrow. So anyway, I love you guys. I love this team. I love Plexus. And we're all going to the top together, I have no doubt. And I just thank Krista and Chad for asking me to do this. And I hope y'all have a good night. Bye.